Hey everyone, I'm Kathy from Kathy Creates, where I try to inspire you to create. Come on into the craft room and let's get going. Look at this adorable little egg. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It was $3. Let me hold it up so you can see. See all that detail on it? Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? We are going to make the prettiest. In my head, it's gorgeous. We'll see. We're going to make the prettiest little, I don't know what you want to call it, topiary-ish type thing. We're gonna mount this. This is a little Hobby Lobby little stand, $2.99, but I always buy them when they're on clearance for the different seasons. So I'm sure I only paid like $2 for this or less. I just cut a little round circle to put on top. I took one of those little foam cubes, kind of rounded it out a little. We're going to just do all of this, and then this is going to have a whole bunch of floral down around it, okay? I think it's going to be super, super cute. And let's get this pulled up, and we'll get started. So I can see comments. When you get here, say hello. Let me know you're here. Let's see. Can I see comments? Yes, I can see comments. Hello, Mom. My mom is on tonight. She will be pulling names. So make sure you're commenting for a chance at Happy Mail. We draw it on or around the 13th of the month. So tomorrow is the 13th. So somewhere probably this weekend, we will pull names. Okay, so I think this egg is absolutely gorgeous the way it is. But I have an idea. And I'm not sure if it's going to work. So we're going to find out together. It may end up being a white egg if it doesn't turn out. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking white paint and sponging it over the top of the flowers so that the background, you can see there's little divots in there, remains pink, but the flowers will be mostly white. That is my goal. Hey, Kimberly. Hello, Miss Tracy. All right, so let's get started. I have quite a bit to do here. I need a sponge. And we need some white paint, and let's get going here. I got my glue gun on, ready to go, because we're going to be gluing in a bunch of stuff. All right, so let's start down here on the bottom so I can see if this is going to work or not. So I want to load my sponge, but I want to take off quite a bit of it. Let's start down here. Oh yeah, this is going to work. Perfect. Cool. This is exactly the look I'm going for here. Let me do a couple more and I'll hold it up so you guys can see. So they're still going to have some pink showing. But look, can you see that? Look how cool that looks. So you're still seeing the pink, but the eggs or the flowers themselves are mostly white with a little bit of that pink that's going to show through. So we're going to paint that. I'm trying to just stay on the flowers and not get down into that base that's down there. Hey, Bonnie, isn't it cute? This is from the Dollar Tree. It was one of the $3 things. And I loved it that it was pink, but I wanted to show off those flowers a little more because, you know, from a distance, you're not going to see those because they're the same color as the background. So I thought this would be a good way to make them pop. We're still keeping that pink, but we are lightening up those flowers just so they can show up a little bit better. Then what I thought we'd do is go back on the centers of these and add stickles, just so the centers sparkle a little, because there is a little nub right in the middle. I'm glad to see Mom stayed awake. I worked her hard today. For those that don't know, my mom works for me. And at my day job, and at Kathy Creates. She does both, actually. But we have an employee out on a medical leave. She had surgery. And so we're shorthanded, and I'm drowning. So I put Mom to work. Hello, Miss Mariana. I'm so smart. Aw, thank you, Kimberly. So I worked Mom. Oops, I just got a glob up there. Let's see if I can get that off with a wipe. Because I just did what I didn't want it to do. We got down into the base. And it's right at the top, so you're going to see it. So let's see if I can clean it off before it dries. I don't know if I can get it down in there. There we go. That's better. I got some of it off. It'll work. I'll tell you, I don't know if it's me, my department, but, you know, everybody's ending up with surgery that's been around me. Right? Yeah, she worked hard today. She learned some new stuff today that she's never done before. So I don't know if you guys are all aware, but Ohio has a thing called STRS and SERS. It's for state teacher and state employee retirement systems. And we pay a lot of schools, substitute teachers and aides and custodians and all those kind of things. That's my staffing company. We supply those and then we have to pay them, of course. Look how cute that's turning out. I love it. I'm going to get this half done and then we're going to try to dry it a little so I can hold on to it and do the other side. But anyway, so I had Mom helping me get SIRS and STIRS done today. So she learned some new things and saved me some time tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. I think we can do a couple more over here before I dry it and turn it. When you're tired of Toledo, you can come to Fremont. No, Kimberly, you can't poach my mom. She's mine. Kim works in our Fremont office, so she knows all of us. All right, so let's get this part dry so I can flip it around and hold on to it. Toledo is enough of a drive, right? Fremont would be even worse. Okay, so this is turning out like I thought. Now let's hope I can get the rest of it to look like it looks up here. Because you know how that goes. Sometimes what's up here doesn't equate to down, you know, what you're actually making. I love that. I like it so much better with the white. Let me get it dry and I'll show you both sides. Down to one? What do you mean? Just you? I think so too, Bonnie. Okay, so this is the before. And this is the after. I like this so much better. Okay, it's still not completely dry, but it's dry enough that I can work on it. I might get a little white on my hand, but so what? What's a little paint? Or even a crafter if you don't end up covered in paint. Because I always end up covered in paint. Okay. So I got my E6000 out. I've got my hot glue gun going. So I think we're going to need all of that to hold this little bugger together. Yes, the egg did come in other colors. Okay, you still have a recruiter. Got it. The egg came from Dollar Tree. Oh, you know there's going to be buffalo check. You just wait. We're going to put a bow on this little guy, and it's going to be a buffalo check bow. This came from Dollar Tree. They did have other colors. Now, they all were slightly different in pattern. Some of them actually had like words embossed in them instead of just the flowers. They all had different patterns. I think there was a yellow one, maybe a green one, maybe a light blue one. But of course, I like pink, so I went with the pink one. Plus, it didn't say Happy Easter, you know, because I thought this would be really pretty out all spring, not just for Easter, maybe even summer, depending on what flowers I use. I love how this is turning out. This is pretty. Okay. We just got about a third more to go, and we are done painting this guy. But I do know that, you know, Dollar Tree, it's kind of luck of the draw. Because I know I've been looking for that heart that I used that Miss Bonnie sent me. It had like the little beads around it and the outside of it. They have a cross too. I've been looking all over. I've been to like 5 different Dollar Trees looking for that cross. Or the heart. I can't find any of them. So that's a bummer. I would love to get a couple more hearts and send them out in Happy Mail because I know they're pretty coveted right now, but you can't get them. At least I can't find any. And I'd love to get a couple of the crosses too. I'd love to make a couple pieces with those. I've been looking, but no luck so far. Hearts may be gone because of, you know, Valentine's over. I don't know if that's going to be in there like everyday decor or if that's just seasonal. I'm not sure. All right, I think I just have these top ones left. So I thought about using a brush on these, but I thought, I think it's better to do the sponge because then I can get, okay, I think we're done. I think I got them all. Okay, I think we're done. Let's get this side dry. I did not try Fremont. I tried all the ones in Toledo and Perrysburg. Well, not all the ones in Toledo, but several of the ones in Toledo and Perrysburg. No luck. Hey, Tracy. Hello, hello, my friend. Here's Cheryl's. Yours doesn't have anything springy. I'm doing good, Tracy. Okay. I think this is so much prettier. I really, really like this. I'm going to wait to do the stickles, though, because I'm going to be handling it, and there won't be anywhere to pick it up. So I'm going to wait, and that will be the very last thing that we do is the stickles, okay? So look how pretty our egg is. That pink is still underneath. And even some of the flowers, if I hold it really close, you can still see a little pink through the flowers. And I love that. Okay, moving on. So I am going to paint this, I think. I'm debating. I really don't think it needs to. You're not going to see it. We're not going to paint it. I think that's just a waste of time and paint. So, but we are going to put, I'm going to alternate E6000 and hot glue along the edge here. Put that back there for right now. I should have done the E6000 first. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I might have to go back and do the hot glue. I never can get this open, so I always use pliers. So the hot glue will give me my right away hold, and then the E6000, let's flip this over so I can see if I got it centered. There we go. That will give me more of the immediate hold. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, no, it's not good. That hot glue dried on me. So let's do the hot glue again. And let's put this back down. Okay. Because I should have done that first. Okay, that should do us. E6000's oozing. That's okay, because we're going to put some on here. And then I'm also going to put some hot glue. We're just going to keep repeating this on everything we put on here. We're going to put hot glue, E6000, hot glue, E6000. Just so we can get stuff stuck down so it stays. Okay. Now, I think we're going to close our E6000 for right now because it's oozing all over the place. And we are going to clean up our mess. Okay. And now we are going to, I think we're going to cover this with some Spanish moss, just in case any of it shows. Okay, I don't want any of it to show. Hey, Caitlin, there's my honey girl. She is fully moved now, but I'll let her answer how they're doing. Miss Caitlin, how are you? Tracy wants to know how the move and everything's going for you. So we're going to put some hot glue on this, and we're going to put some Spanish moss. And we can go through and trim it up if we need to. I don't know where my little fingers are, so we're going to get one of these out to push. Okay. So this didn't have to be any particular shape. I just didn't want the edges hanging over. So that is why I kind of cut the corners on this. Ouch, and I just stuck my finger in the hot glue. This stuff makes such a mess. I'm not pushed out. I need to buy another bag of it. Another glue stick. Okay. We're getting there. We almost have our moss glued on. All right. We're just going to make sure that's all on there good. Okay. So that's what we got so far. So it kind of looks a little bit like a mess. We'll trim all this up. Let me grab a pair of scissors. We got some long guys here. All right. I think we're done with that for right now. And my goodness, this stuff makes a mess. Okay. All right. So if we put this guy up here, that's what we have so far. I mean, look how cute that is already. Now imagine all the flowers spilling out underneath this. And you know what? I'm going to run out of hot glue, I think. So we're going to turn on our big one over here. Well, not the big one, but this guy. I don't know if the battery's good on this. We're going to get that one heated up just in case we need it. Let's move our paint out of the way. We don't need this anymore. Let's clean up our Spanish moss a little bit. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have all kinds of florals. So I pulled some of these off. These are off of a garland. They're too long, so I'm gonna cut them. And we'll just hot glue them into place. Oh good, they will go in. I wasn't sure if those would go in. So we're gonna just put a dab of hot glue on them. And shove them in there. Okay, we're just going to keep going around and doing this. Let's cut this big old end off. Yeah, I'm running out of the little mini glue sticks. I only have, oh shoot, but that's a little one. That's not going to do me any good. I thought that was the big one. Oh, I might have to get my big guy out. I don't want to because that thing burns. I gotta go get some more glue sticks is what I need to do. Okay, let's cut this guy. I wanted some trailing, so that's why I'm putting these in right now, because these guys trail nicely. I love this garland. It's from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember what I paid for it. It's not very much. Oh, this one doesn't want to go in. Let's poke it a hole so it has somewhere to go. There we go. Now it goes in. I want to say I get them, I always buy them when they're on sale. And I want to say they're maybe $10 for the whole thing for the garland, which, you know, there's a ton of them on here. So for projects like this, you have plenty to work with. It sure does make a mess, but it's so pretty and it adds so much to your projects. I love using it, but wowzer, does it make a mess. Oh, these ones that I cut won't want to poke in. I need to make a pilot hole for them. And then find that hole is the tricky part. Shoot, where's my hole? Well, that did not work at all. What did I just do with my skewer? Here it is. Okay, I'm not taking my eye off the hole. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, so see what we got so far? That in itself is really pretty. I really like that. But we're not even close to being done. We are going to add a ton of floral to this. Let's cut off this nub. This will go in. Do you like your carrot kit? Oh, I do too. I love this airy look of this greenery. It's so pretty. So the subscription group this month is a cute little carrot door hanger that we will be doing. All right, I think we're gonna do one more after this one. Then we're gonna move on to some flowers. Say that one didn't want to go in, but I got them. I think that's actually good. Okay, so we can go back in afterwards and fill it in if we need to. So let's just move those aside. Okay, now I have all kinds, and I have some more greenery. I have this greenery, which I think is super sweet. I have that, so we're going to fill in with that as well. And I have these little teeny pink flowers. Those are from Hobby Lobby. Then I have this, I believe this is also from Hobby Lobby. Look at those, aren't those pretty? And then there's a few of these little guys left too. And I think this might have actually come from Walmart. So we're gonna add some of these in. Okay, well, that is not wire cutters. I'm just wondering what to do. Yeah, I know, you always have to really think hard on that, which is perfectly fine. I love it, actually, that you do different things with them. And let's do this guy. We should do some of this greenery. Yeah, this did come from Walmart. This is a ranunculus bush. I do want some of these leaves, so let's pull these off and put them on our little stems here. Okay, well, we've got 3 little sets of buds here of those that we're going to use. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I just pulled everything right off the stem. Well, that wasn't good. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Yep, we're going to go right about there. And then we're going to poke this guy in right there. I'll poke him in real far. And then we're going to go about 1/3 of the way around and do this one. How are we doing on time? We have 15 minutes. Okay, we're good. We're going to go in here with that one. I mean, look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to go right here with this guy. I don't like that one. Let's move it that way. There we go. Okay, so we have those in there. Now what did I do? Let's put these. So we need some of these. And we're going to pull these up too. I'm going to see how these are on here because these are a little different. Okay. I want the greenery if I can. So we're going to pull that in. We have 2. What do we got here? 3, 4. And these are just little single stems, but here's one with a couple. We'll go back with those single stems and fill in 5. All right, let's put these guys in here. We're going to have some that are kind of pointing up, some that are pointing down. So they're not all going the same direction. My mind hasn't raced on it yet. So I'm going to poke these in with this one kind of going up. And I have fuzzies. We're going to put this one kind of close. I think we're going to point this one kind of down a little. And we're going to go up. This one. So all these flowers are just things I had laying around that I needed to use up. So I thought this would be the perfect project for it. Let's get this guy going down a little bit. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Kind of got a hole right there. Right there. So we need to fill in with some of those singles right there. So let's pull this guy up. We got another one right here. Let's see. We have 4 little singles. Let's get rid of that stem. Thanks, Bonnie. Fatima, hello, hello. All right, so this is our hole that we need to fill in. So we're going to put a few of these singles in there. Getting better. Okay, so you can just see a little bit of the Spanish moss, which is why we put it there, because we're going to cover most of it, but you're probably going to be able to see a little of it. Oops, that didn't do anything. Guess that turned right there. There we go. I think we actually might be pretty good here. We got one more. Where do we want to shove them? We need some height on this side. So we're going to put them like right here, I think. Right there. Me too. I love all the pink too, Miss Cheryl. It's my favorite color. So there we go. I think that's really pretty. Okay, so this is what we're doing. You get the idea? So now I'm debating, do we put him on now? Do I add? I don't know that I want to add anything other than a bow. I like him the way he is. Let's see about putting a few of these on. Because these are a little bit softer pink. It's a different color of the greenery. So we'll add a few of these little guys in there too. more of these. Let's do one more. So again, I don't buy any of my floral. I buy it all at, well, not all at Hobby Lobby, but a bulk of it at Hobby Lobby. But I always wait for it to go on sale. Don't ever pay full price because every other week it's on sale at 40% off. All right, Miss Bonnie, we'll see you later. So don't ever pay full price for floral. Or ribbon at Hobby Lobby. They go on sale every other week. So we're just sliding these out to make little bundles. Okay. Yeah, I think these are going to be really pretty in there. But I want them to go way in. What do you think? I like them in there. So we're going to go around and add these in. We'll even do some underneath maybe. So they're not all the same height. We're getting this little guy pretty full. I think we need one more. Well, maybe two more. We need one right there and we need one right there. Yeah, we're going to need to cut another one. We got holes. Let's cut one more. So if you all would go check out my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I've got 60 plus videos out there now, and I would love to be able to go live over there. So I need some more followers to go live. So make sure that you watch a few videos first. Don't just go there and click subscribe, because they're not like Facebook and they're going to kick you off. You're no longer going to be one of my, look at how pretty that is. I'm loving that. Okay. Let's go ahead and stick our egg on the top. We're going to use our E6000 again and some hot glue. So let's get that going. And then we'll go back with the stickles and we'll be done. Oh, we got to add our bow. Forgot our bow. Can't forget our bow. Okay. All right. So we got our E6000. Get the lid to go back on, or the top. And we need another glue stick. Me too, Caitlin. I love all the different florals in there. Okay. Let's stick this little booger on there. Look how pretty. Look at this. Isn't this just gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I'm in love with that. I just want to make sure this is good and stuck on there. All right, let's move this aside for a moment. And let's get some buffalo plaid out. Of course, this never leaves my craft table. And I think we're just gonna make kind of a big loopy bow. So I'm gonna just wrap it around my hand. See if we can get this to turn out. Yep, I think that will be pretty. I need scissors. My other ones are over there. But I want tails. So we're going to cut another piece like so. We're going to tie that with some black and white butcher twine. Let the scissors hold my, we're going to tie this right in the middle. Then we're going to use this. I've never done this before, so I'm hoping this works. I just want tails, but I want a big loopy bow. So we're going to try this. We'll see. I think if I tie it in the back, it will work. I'm going to set it down on the table. We're going to kind of mush it together to gather it. Okay. Now we're going to separate all of our little loops. I don't like that bow at all. Nope, I don't like that bow. We're going to make my own bow. I don't like that. I don't like that. We're going to make my normal bow. But I want the tails a little longer. So we're going to go about like that long. How much time do we have left? We have 3 minutes left. Perfect. We can do a bow in 3 minutes. Easy. Make my bow, the one that I like to make. I didn't like how that turned out. I don't think I made my loops big enough. Okay, so we're going to smash it down. We're going to fold it in thirds like I always do. Smash it down. And then we're going to just tie it on the back. We're going to gather it and pinch. Yep, that's better. Okay, let's cut these off. Now we got to find the spot. Let's find a good spot for it. I think right here actually is the good spot. And we're just going to kind of wind the ribbon, the tails, through all the floral. You could put a piece of wire on this and poke it in, which I might do when I have a little more time, but I'm down to 1 minute, so I will not be doing that tonight. Okay, Now I still need to go back and put my stickles on, but look at this. Look how precious this is. I love this. Okay, let me show you. I got a minute left. Let's do a few of these stickles. You can get an idea of what we're going for here. So we're gonna just put a little stickles in the center of each of the flowers. I'm not sure those are going to show up on camera at all. No, it doesn't look. Oh, maybe I got a little glisten there. It's not showing up, but it will, and it will be really pretty. So I will finish these off, and I will take some pictures of this gorgeous little thing and post it to my page. So I hope you all have a fabulous evening. And my time is up. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Hope you give this a try. If you do, I'd love to see it. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.